my name is Tom Sawyer. I don't want to be no doctor or no lawyer. Fishing by the river, that's the only place to be. I want to be free sitting under a tree, that's me. These are the stories of Tom Sawyer. Me and Unc Finn just playing by the river, chasing that steamboat teacher, let me be. I want to be free sitting under a tree. That's me!
I declare I feel so miserable. I knew the truth and didn't tell it. And that's really troubling my mind something awful. I saw Charlie pour the ink on Tom's spelling book. And Charlie knew it. Then when Mr. Dobbins gave Tom an awful whipping for ink in the book, I just kept quiet. Even though I was mad at Tom, he didn't deserve that whipping.
I see you're awake, Becky. You'd best hurry now and get ready for school like a good girl. What's the matter, Becky? You did hear me now, didn't you, child?
Mama, it's really powerful hard to tell the truth sometimes, isn't it?
Oh, what's this about?
Bye, Mary.
Study real hard, Sid.
I will.
Tom Sawyer, are you up yet? Thomas? All right, get out of that bed, lazy bones, or you'll be late for school again. Tom! Yeah! My word!
You know what, Caesar? I think it's high time that you and I apologize to poor Tom Sawyer and try to become friends with him again, don't you? That is, if he'll forgive me for not telling the truth. You want to be friends with Tom, don't you? I do believe you're jealous.
Tom! Still sore, Tom? You just bet I am after getting 2 whippings yesterday.
Oh, dear.
And I'm gonna find that no-good rascal who spilled ink all over my speller.
Oh, do you really mean you didn't do it?
Amy, I swear, I hope to fall over dead where I'm standing if I done it myself. Some feller that's jealous of me done it trying to get me into even more trouble than usual. Oh!
You're in pain, Thomas. But, you can lean on me. I'll help.
Thanks, I really appreciate it. There's the school bell. Better hurry.
And a good morning to you, Miss Becky.
Charlie, you know I saw you. So don't try to deny it.
What do you mean, Becky?
I mean what you did in the classroom yesterday.
Oh?
You're the one who poured that ink over Tom's book.
Oh, no, Becky.
I'm just gonna have to tell Tom about it. I broke off my friendship with Tom, but now I've decided it's time to make up. I think it's awful unfair that he got the whipping for something you and I both know he didn't do, Charlie.
Please don't tell him. He'll want me for sure, Becky.
Charlie, I realize it's awful hard for you to make a clean confession of it. But Tom didn't deserve that whipping.
Please, Becky.
So take your medicine.
Why can't we forget the whole thing?
Well, we're gonna be real late, Charlie. We'd better go inside.
Wait, Becky, don't tell.
Now you let go of me. Charlie.
Who do you plan to tell on me?
Tom.
Anybody else?
No.
Mr. Dobbins?
Reckon Tom will tell Mr. Dobbins.
You won't tell anybody else?
Why, telling Tom should be more than enough. Let go.
I want to thank you.
Still stings a little, huh, Tom?
You just bet it does, Ben. You know I was whooped yesterday at least 50 times and maybe even more.
That's a whole lot.
Half of that was for something I didn't do. And when I find the boy who done it, by jingo, I'll whoop that critter to a pulp and then some. I declare I will. You know it's only fair that he gets the whooping Mr. Dobbins gave me, ain't it? The way I see it, a person that goes and does mean tricks behind your back don't deserve no mercy whatever.
Good morning, Mr. Dobbins.
Good morning, class. In place of mathematics class, first you will study silently at your desks for a composition test in the second hour. Get busy now.
Becky. What? Have any idea what he's reading?
I'm just dying to find out.
Wouldn't it be fun if we were the ones to find out?
Yes.
I bet you anything they're not old love letters.
Stop that chattering there, young ladies.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now what's this here meeting all about, Charlie?
Let's go down a little farther.
Well, okay, if and you say so.
Please.
Huh? What in blazes got into you?
Please don't lick me, Tom.
What?
For sure you'll take it hard when I tell you, Tom. But please don't beat me.
I declare, what's got you going anyway?
I have to fess up, it was me what put the ink in your speller that you got whelped for.
What? You mean you set me up for a beating?
I couldn't help myself. It was a pure accident, Tom.
Why didn't you admit it then?
Because I'm afraid of whippings, Tom.
But you was ready to let me take your whipping.
I know what I done was wrong. I just didn't have the gumption to stand up and admit it was me that done it. I am powerful sorry.
Ooh, I believe I ought to whoop the living daylights out of you, Charlie. You deserve it.
Please, I'm begging you to just find it in your heart to forgive and forget.
That don't undo the beating I got.
You're right. I do deserve a licking. Maybe you should do it right now. I deserve to have you grab my windpipe and squeeze my breath out. I just couldn't handle getting no whipping, Tom.
There ain't no words for you. Now you're gonna get it, Charlie.
Go! You can do it, Ben! Ben? Where's Tom, Ben?
I believe him and Charlie is having a talk down yonder, Becky.
Thanks.
That was a mean, sneaky trick, Charlie, and you're gonna pay for it.
I said I was sorry, Tom.
How come you decided to tell me about it, huh?
'Cause Becky saw me doing it, and she said she was gonna tell you.
What?
Go ahead and pound on me till you're done. If you don't feel right hitting me sitting down, I'll stand.
Huh? I'm pleased to oblige you. I might just knock your head off.
Ain't you gonna what me?
Don't believe I will. You don't deserve the honor of getting a whooping from me.
You mean to say a boy has to earn it to get licked by Tom Sawyer?
That's right. Hey! Oh, I gotta go now.
Come on. Thanks for letting me pass up the great honor, Tom.
Becky. That there's Mr. Dobbin's medical book, Becky. I remember Aunt Polly telling me he always wanted to be a doctor. Ah! Oh, no, you tore it, Becky. Mr. Dobbins is gonna throw a fit when he sees that.
Now, Sue, you made me too, sneaking up behind me like that?
How was I to know you was looking at Mr. Dobbins' book, Becky? I just came to find you.
I swear, Tom, you're the rudest boy ever.
What did I do?
You made me tear Mr. Dobbins' secret book. When he finds out, I just know for certain I'll get a whipping for it. I've never been whipped.
Becky, you know I wouldn't tell him.
In all my life, I've never been whipped in school before. I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
You won't get whipped if you don't know who done it.
You're gonna tell him on me, aren't you, Tom?
Well, of course not.
Just be that way then.
What
Go
way?
ahead and be as mean as you want, Tom Sawyer. See if I... go away.
I don't want Becky to get a whooping because I know what it's like. Ooh. I dread to see the look on Mr. Dobbins' face when he finds that book. I was trying to think of something to do, because I know poor Becky must be worried sick. Then it struck me. If the key disappeared, Mr. Dobbins couldn't open the drawer.
Tom,
Mr. Dobbins.
you know you're supposed to be in your seat at the beginning of class, don't you, young man?
Yes, sir. I had a feeling this was gonna be a long day.
Let us proceed with this afternoon's lesson. I will assume that all of you have completed the homework I assigned to you. A reasonable assumption, I assume? I refer to the multiplication problems on page 80. Each of you will provide an answer. Do you have your papers? Of course, we've been over multiplication problems many times before, so I'm sure none of you had any difficulty with this page. But in case you did, we can have a long chat about it after class. Let's go ahead. Ben Rogers, 12 times 27.
324, sir.
324?
I was
Very
beginning to hope we might squeak through the afternoon without any trouble. But Becky was so jumpy, I was afraid Dobbins would notice.
Now let us all proceed to the next problem. Miss Becky Thatcher, do you suppose that you're up to it?
Huh?
Miss Thatcher, are you feeling all right?
Yes, sir.
You're not feigning illness, are you?
No, Mr. Dobbins.
I am correct, am I not, in the assumption that you have today's assignment prepared, Miss Thatcher?
Yes, sir. My homework is ready.
Then is something else troubling you?
No, Mr. Dobbins. Nothing is, sir.
Then you must act accordingly. Now then, the next problem... what on earth do you suppose ails the girl? Do I believe my eyes? One of you has been looking at my book. And that person has torn a page of my book.
I can't believe it.
I require that the delinquent who destroyed my book identify himself immediately. Speak up this instant, whoever you are. Benjamin Rogers, did you tear my book?
No, sirree.
Joseph Harper, did you tear it?
No, it wasn't me.
Are you certain of that?
Sure as rain.
Amy, did you tear it?
No, sir.
Gracie, did you?
No, sir.
Do you know who did tear it?
No, sir.
Did I overlook someone? Do you know anything about this? Becky Thatcher, who tore my book? Have you nothing to say, Becky? I feel very sure you know something about this, Miss Thatcher. You seem to be trembling, Becky. Becky Thatcher, is it possible that you're trembling with a guilty conscience?
Sir? You want me to tell who tore the book?
Of course. And you're about to tell me, aren't you?
Sir, I think...
Look at me. Look me in the eye and tell me who tore my book, Becky Thatcher. No one will leave this classroom before I ascertain who tore my book, and you know who the culprit is.
I'm the one that done it, sir.
Excuse me?
It was me that tore your book, Mr. Dobbins. I didn't do it on purpose, of course, but I am the one that done it.
You had the temerity, Mr. Sawyer?
No, sir. I didn't touch your temerity. It was only the book that I tore.
Come here, Tom, right now.
Yes, sir. But remember now, I didn't do it on purpose, okay?
You will remain for 2 extra hours after school and get a beating, too.
Ow! Oh!
Tom! Oh, Tom! Oh, my poor Tom!
Whoa! You been waiting for me?
Oh, Tom! I'd have waited for you even if I had to wait till tomorrow, no matter what.
Honest? You mean it, Becky?
Tom, you're just about the sweetest, bravest boy I ever knew.
Shucks, a whooping ain't nothing.
Oh, Tom Sawyer, how could you be so noble?
Oh.
there, Caesar. I told you this morning that I'd make friends with Tom again, and that's just what I did.
You'd already decided?
Yes, I did. Tom, I really couldn't stay mad at you about Amy Lawrence forever after all.
You could have fooled me.
I need to go in the house and tell Mom I'm back from school. I'll be back in a minute. Play with Caesar, huh?
Hey! Don't leave me alone here with Caesar. Becky and me are friends again. That means you and me ought to be friends too, don't it, Caesar? Could be I'll be dropping by once in a while and... Becky? Becky, could you come back and explain to Caesar? I'm not a bad sort of feller. You might get to like me if you only tried to. I don't deserve this. After all I've done, and this is how I'm being rewarded. Yeah!
These are the stories of Tom Sawyer. Me and Unc' Finn just playing by the river, chasing that steamboat teacher, let me be. I wanna be free sitting under a tree. That's me!